Hello, happy Thursday, everybody. What do I have here? I have a bunch of spiky plastic things. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this is all about, and then I also have a video for you on money drawing and money work, and that will be either posted either later tonight or early tomorrow. I'm going to have it's going to be a whole money section, money. Real quick, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, go to the YouTube, go to the Instagram, and this is the Facebook. If you're already on here, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay? The more engagement you have, the more it will help the algorithms because they are completely messed up nowadays. People's whole entire channels are getting deleted for all sorts of reasons. So check that stuff out. And like I said, either later tonight, I think it's actually going to be early tomorrow. I'm going to have money stuff for you, and that will be new listings, brand new updated listings, and some videos and some explanations on things, okay? And I just pulled these from down below. Okay, so what are all these rubber balls? Are they doggy chew toys? No, they are not. Okay. This is something I wanted to review for a little bit, and this is something that I've been working with. Some of you know I had a major surgery a little while ago, and it actually caused my back to hunch and to have a lot of mid-back issues where I didn't before. So I found a whole bunch of things out. So a lot of you ladies call me and I'm just saying ladies because only ladies have called me about this stuff and say, I don't feel too good right now, or I don't feel too pretty right now, or, and I think everybody got the COVID-15, gained a little bit of weight from sitting at home and eating, even though we're eating not takeout food, we're eating a lot of home cooked meals. So what are these things? There is this stuff inside of you called fascia, and fascia is, or fascia, some people call it. It is this tenuous, stringy tissue that builds up to protect your body. So if you're holding yourself in a certain position, mine was I was holding myself in a hunch position, you will have fascia buildup. And what that will do, and it's your body trying to protect itself from that hunch or from that weird posture that you're holding yourself in. So it will kind of counterbalance it by building up fascia, which is just stringy tissue. Okay, that's all it is. This, they theorize, I can't say this is 100% fact. Some people say it's fact, some people say it isn't. So don't come at me, bro. Okay, this is a theory of where cellulite comes from. It's a buildup of fascia. That's why little babies, even though little babies are fat, they don't have cellulite. And some people are fat and have no cellulite, and some people are skinny and have cellulite. It's not actually cellulite. It's the stratification of the cells. So when I was having, how all this came about, and then I'll get into these fun things. How this came about was my right eyelid and eyebrow was drooping like crazy. And I thought I had Bell's palsy, and I thought something was wrong, and I actually did Botox, which made it worse. Okay, I was trying to even my face out. No, don't do that. And then one day I went to my acupuncturist, and she looked at me and she said, "It's not your face, it's your neck." And I'm like, "No, my eyebrows, I can blink my eyebrow." And she's like, "No, it's your neck." I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. So she just, knows that I'm a pain in the ass, and I just laid down and she put all these needles in me, and she said, "You're not getting the correct blood flow to your face, and that's why your face is drooping just on one side." So when she did the acupuncture, it got better. I went back a second time. Face was perfect. But she kept telling me, "You need to go to a chiropractor because it's in your neck. It's not in your face." Long story short, guess what happened? I found out that your eyebrow muscle, so run your hand along your eyebrow. Go ahead, take your little finger. Okay. Above your eyebrow, that is one muscle that flaps over the top of your head. Okay, if this is your head, your eyebrow's here, it flaps all the way over the top of your head and connects to the back of your neck. Okay? And when I learned this, I massaged the right side of my head and it caught on fire. It hurt so bad. There were so many lumps and bumps and tenuous little tissues, and oh my God, it hurt so freaking bad. But I was told to keep rubbing it because that's exactly what it was. It was fascia. It was a binding of tissues and inflammation. Well, I did that for 3 days. My eyebrow went back to the way it's supposed to be. Forget Botox, forget all the creams, forget me drawing my eyebrows sky high. Guess what? Perfect. So whenever I get a little droop, boom, I rub the back of my neck, it releases it. Every time I do it, that fascia is less. Those bumpy, weird feelings are less. Okay, so what are these tools? You have fascia all over. If you have a stubborn body spot, if you have love handles, if you have a fupa, if you don't know what a fupa is, go look it up. F-U-P-A, okay? If you have a fupa, if you got inner thigh or outer thigh saddlebags, if you got back fat, if you got arm fat, if you got cellulite on your butt, on your thigh, wherever that weird piece of fat is, okay? I'm going to tell you what I learned. It's probably not fat. It's probably tissue, fascia, built up because you're counterbalancing somewhere else. Because I was hunching over, okay, on my computer and doing stuff, I had a fupa, okay? None of the rest of me was a problem, but I had this like hangy belly fat. I thought it was hangy belly fat. It actually wasn't, okay? What was happening was when I was, and we're going to use this as a diagram. So I was leaning this way to look at the computer. So what my body was doing was, you see my thumb? My body was building up at the base, boop, so that I had a nice strong base to lean on, okay? That's my fupa. As soon as I corrected that posture, the fupa went away, okay? So a lot of times you think it's fat, and it's not. It's actually other tissue. This is where all these come in. These things, I'm telling you, I don't think any of these cost more than $10 each. You don't have to use all of them, okay? They are in different parts of my house, and they are for different stuff, all right? Different parts of the body. This one is the one to this day, hold on, that I use on the back of my neck, okay? It's just a little plastic thing. I think this is $7 on Amazon. And I don't have any affiliate codes. I am not endorsed. I didn't get the stuff for free. I actually paid for it. Okay. I run this along the back of my neck, and you can feel it. You can feel the knots. This doesn't hurt. It works. It keeps my eyebrows level. It keeps my face from being crooked. Okay. But you can use this for your arms. You can use this for cellulite. You can use this for your outer thighs, inner thighs, stomach, whatever you want, because what it's going to do is that tissue that's built up is holding a lot of liquid. That's why sometimes it's bumpy, okay? It's holding a lot of junk, and it's also holding a lot of stress, emotional pain, trauma, and bullshit, okay? You can literally knead it out, okay? Does it happen overnight? Absolutely not, but it didn't happen to you overnight. My eyebrow popped up in about 3 days, but I have to keep at it. I can't just like stop. This has worked wonders on every single part, okay? There are better ways. There's a woman who came out with a thing called a fascia blaster. I have not tried that product because I am a cheap girl and they're very expensive. I have found this stuff works good. This is very similar to the fascia blaster. It has 3 rolly balls, so this is good like for the back of your thighs or the back of your back. So it's got I think it's 17 inches. Okay, so it's like a nice long stick. Yes, I've heard all the sex toy references. Go ahead, make your own, send them in, comment below. It's not a sex toy. It is honestly for the backs of my thighs, okay? This is like a mitt. It's got a little hand grip, and you can really like get in there. This is good for outer thighs and butt, okay? And it doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt, but you kind of want to, let's see if I can, I'm going the wrong way. So you kind of want to, let me see if I can get the camera down in here. You want to go in like, can you see the reflection there? You're not going tough. You're not going super hard. You're just making little circular movements, okay? As you break down the fascia, because the fascia is in layers. It's like rings on a tree, depending how long you've had it. As you break it down, you're going to get to older and older and older and older layers. And not until you have a perfectly flat tummy or a perfectly uncellulated butt, are you done breaking down all that fascia? So it's something you can work on all the time. It is suggested that you do it right after a shower or a hot bath, or if you have a sauna, if you're lucky enough to have a sauna in your house, do that, because it gets the blood flowing to that area. It gets the area warmed up, and then you can go over it and start breaking it down. Don't go super hard. Don't go crazy. You will bruise and it will hurt. I've heard people do this and they get violently ill, like throwing up, because it releases so much junk into their system. Go low and slow. These are the ones that I use on my hands and my feet, because I was a dancer. I guess I still am, just COVID. Yeah, COVID kind of put the kibosh on dancing. These are ones that I use on my hands and my feet, because I use my hands a ton, and my feet are destroyed from being a dancer. They're thin, they're not swollen, they're actually bony, but I do have a lot of firmed up tissue in there. Okay, so not a typical Mama Delia video. Okay, but I did want to get you guys to see. See, these are not hard. Okay, see me pushing on that? It's not super hard. Okay, it really isn't. But what it does is it breaks down the junk. It's not fat. I'm telling you, it's fascia. I think somebody has a book called that. I think literally it's not fat, it's fascia. I swear. I don't own it, but it is on Amazon. So check this stuff out. Like I said, none of this was more than $10. Okay, I have another one coming too, and I gotta show you. I thought I lost this when I moved, and I was very upset. I lost 2 curling irons, and I lost this. Of all the things, those are the things I miss more than anything. And so I got one from Amazon that actually has 5 balls. Ooh, we're going up to 5 balls on the thing that looks like the sex toy. Yeah. Okay, so also, if you have dry skin, I don't. I'm a greasy bear, but you can use a lotion or like the coffee infused stuff that are supposed to be good for breaking down cellulite. Okay, so pick your poison, pick your fun stuff. This is the little handheld one. I wouldn't use this for butt, hips, and thighs. I would not. It's too small. I have small hands, and it's the size of my hand. I like this for neck. Maybe back of arms, maybe a little fupa, maybe calves, maybe feet. Smaller, thinner areas for this one, if you want to get this one. Okay, fupa, you need the big daddy mofo. Okay, you got a fupa, you got a butt, you got hips, you're going to want this one, or like I said, there's a 5-prong one. I think the balls are a little smaller, but you have 5 balls, okay? So they spin around. This is great for arms, a little bit for tummy. It's really great for butt and thighs, okay? And like I said, these are really hard. They don't move at all, but these are good for feet and hands, okay? So there you go. That's my little fascia breaking up video for today. If you're going to break up with anybody, break up with your fascia or fascia, or whatever the heck they call it, okay? Stay tuned for the money video. That's going to be, I'm going to go over the new listing for all the money drawing stuff. That's money drawing soap, oil, votives, and salt. And I am going to have a bonus money spell, so you can check that out. And like I said, I'll either have that up tonight or tomorrow morning, along with the new listings. Have a good night, guys.